Look, I get it. You're probably feeling pretty defeated right now, aren't you? I mean, how many times have you opened that Pi app this week, stared at your balance and thought, what the hell is going on with my Pi? I've been getting messages from you guys nonstop, people telling me they're ready to give up, that they think Pi is just another failed crypto project, and honestly, I don't blame you for feeling that way. But here's the thing, if you clicked on this video, you're still holding on to a little bit of hope, right? And I'm here to tell you that hope isn't misplaced. In fact, what's happening right now with Open Mainnet might be the most important moment in Pi's entire history, and most people are completely missing it. So, if you're tired of being confused, tired of waiting in the dark, and ready to actually understand what's going on with your Pi, you're in exactly the right place. Before I dive into what's really happening behind the scenes, do me a favor and check out my Telegram and Facebook pages. The links are right there in the description. That's where I share the real talk, the updates that matter, and where we actually help each other figure this stuff out. Trust me, you're going to want to be part of that community after what I'm about to share with you. Alright, let's be real for a minute. The Open Mainnet launch happened and a lot of you probably thought, finally, now my Pi is going to be worth something. But then you checked your wallet, and nothing changed. Your unverified balance is still sitting there, mocking you. Some of you have been mining for 3-4 years and you've got hundreds of Pi just sitting in limbo. I know because I hear from you every single day. Here's what nobody's explaining properly. Your wallet isn't broken, Pi isn't a scam, and you didn't waste years of your life. What's happening is actually pretty logical once someone explains it without all the technical jargon that makes your eyes glaze over. Think of your Pi balance like a 3-stage rocket. You've got your unverified balance, your transferable balance, and your migrated to mainnet balance. Each stage has to fire in order for your Pi to actually become usable cryptocurrency. The problem is, most of us are stuck at stage 1 and we don't know why. Your unverified balance isn't some random technical glitch. It's Pi that you legitimately earned, but it's tied to your team's verification status. Remember when you invited your friends and family to join Pi? Remember building your security circle? Well, every single Pi you earned from those connections is now waiting for those people to prove they're real humans through KYC verification. I know what you're thinking, but I did my KYC months ago. Why is my Pi still stuck? And that's exactly the frustration I'm hearing from so many of you. You did everything right, you followed all the rules, but you're being held back by people who maybe don't care as much as you do, or don't understand what they need to do. The truth that Pi Core team isn't really emphasizing enough is that we moved from enclosed mainnet to open mainnet, which sounds amazing, but it didn't magically fix everyone's balance issues. Open mainnet just means Pi can now interact with the outside world, exchanges, marketplaces, other blockchains. But your individual Pi still has to go through the same verification process it always did. Here's where it gets interesting though. You can actually see exactly who in your team is holding things up. Go to your unverified balance section, tap View Team, and boom, there's your answer. You'll see exactly which of your friends, family members, or random people you invited years ago still haven't completed their KYC. And here's the part that's going to either motivate you or completely frustrate you. There's no deadline. Pi Core team hasn't said everyone has until December to complete KYC or lose their Pi. It's open-ended. Your Pi could stay in unverified balance for months or even years if your team members don't take action. But wait, before you throw your phone across the room, let me explain why this might actually be the best thing that could happen to Pi Network. Every other cryptocurrency out there is flooded with fake accounts, bots, and people trying to game the system. Pi is different because it's actually trying to build something real with real people. Yeah, it's frustrating now, but it's what's going to make Pi valuable in the long run. Think about it this way. While you're sitting there frustrated with your unverified balance, developers are building Pi-powered apps, businesses are starting to accept Pi payments, and a whole economy is forming around this network. But only verified Pi can participate in that economy. So, when your Pi finally gets verified and migrated, you're not just getting access to some speculative trading token, you're getting access to an actual functioning digital economy. So, what can you actually do about this? Well, first, stop waiting for someone else to fix it for you. Your Pi's future is literally in your hands and your team's hands. Start reaching out to the people in your earning team who haven't completed KYC. Don't be pushy or annoying about it, but help them understand what's at stake. Use the app checklist feature to guide them through the process. A lot of people started KYC and got stuck on some step and just gave up. Maybe they couldn't figure out how to upload their documents properly, or they got confused by one of the questions. You can help them through it. And here's something most people don't realize. When someone in your team completes KYC, your Pi moves immediately. It's not like you have to wait for some monthly processing period. The system is automated, which means as soon as someone in your earning team successfully completes their KYC, their portion of your Pi balance moves instantly. There's no waiting period, no batch processing, it just flows straight from unverified to transferable, and then right into your Mainnet wallet. It's a smooth, real-time process designed to reflect progress the moment it happens. That's why helping your team get verified isn't just a good idea, it's the fastest way to unlock your own Pi. Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This process isn't always simple, and it's definitely not always fair. Some of you have done everything right, completed your KYC, stayed active, followed all the steps, and you're still stuck because someone else on your team hasn't done their part. Maybe they lost interest, changed phones, or don't even remember signing up. That can be incredibly frustrating, especially when you're watching others get their Pi migrated while yours just sits there, untouched. The reality is not every invited member will complete their KYC. And unfortunately, if they don't, the Pi tied to their account may never move. That portion of your balance might remain frozen indefinitely. It's a hard truth, but it also highlights why it's important to reach out, offer help, and encourage your team to finish the process. Because the more verified members you have, the more of your Pi becomes accessible, and that's the goal we're all working toward. But the Pi that does get verified, that's going to be part of something special. We're not just waiting for Pi to get listed on some exchange so we can dump it for a quick profit. We're building the foundation for a completely different kind of digital currency, one where regular people like us actually have control and ownership. Your unverified balance isn't a problem to be solved. It's an opportunity to take action. Every person in your team who completes KYC is a win for you and a win for the entire network. And honestly, the pioneers who figure this out and help their teams get verified are going to be the ones who benefit most when Pi really takes off. So, here's what I want you to do right now. First, smash that like button if this video helped you understand what's actually happening with your Pi. Second, drop a comment and tell me how much Pi you have stuck in unverified balance. I read every single comment and I'll help you figure out your next steps. And third, subscribe and hit that notification bell, because we're just getting started with this Pi journey, and you're going to want to stay updated on what happens next. Your Pi isn't going anywhere. The question is, are you going to take action to unlock it, or are you going to keep waiting for someone else to do it for you? The choice is yours and the time is now.